Well, guys, Season 5 here in Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown is now live, and yeah, with that, we did get some nice changes and fixes to the game, but also, we did end up getting ourselves some new bugs as well, which honestly, with every single season in this game, I would say a new bug is probably like the normal thing nowadays, if I'm right. But one thing you probably noticed, I think this is on every single platform, but here on PlayStation 5, you guys will see how the game looks normal right now. And before I do this, I also want to say bright light warning because, yeah, dude, it's very bright. So if you guys head over to the HDR, you might have had this on already. If you did, you probably noticed how funky the game looked. But again, bright light warning. I'm not sure if people have, like, maybe their eyes are sensitive to it. I don't know. So do be careful with this. But yeah, when I turn this on, yeah. Yeah, so I kind of laughed when I first logged onto the game, but as you guys can see here, HDR is completely broken on the game right now, and looking down there, it kind of reminds me of Midnight City. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that, or some like weird game. What is that building doing over there, bro? It's like making, but yeah, guys, as you can see, the game is kind of broken with HDR on. So yeah, look at this, look at this. Absolutely hilarious. Now, that is unfortunate. Now, yes, you can turn this off, and I would say they'll probably get a patch out for it when. Who really knows? Because that is going to be an issue, and I think people aren't happy about it. Besides that, though, some of the other known issues I did also want to discuss here is going to have to do with the pass. So, again, there is probably a patch coming for this, but the pass is currently broken. As you guys can see here, I do not have it right now because I'm waiting for them to fix it so nothing messes up. But apparently people cannot claim their vehicles and stuff like that, and I can quickly fly through the pass here if you guys want to see what's in it. So we're going to have that car there with a skin. We have the new other vehicle here. Let's move this way. We're also having this thing. I'm showing the cars because I don't think people care about horns and also wings. And yeah, and I just realized the wings are part of the pass. Huh, I think I missed that. $50,000? Oh, it's 100 now. That's better. That's better. Proud of them for doing that. Then we'll have this car here. Let me fly all the way to the end, and we'll have the Aston Martin taxi looking thing, and then finally the GT3 at the end. But yes, the entire pass is oddly broken. Looking at the pass as well, guys, you'll probably notice claim the VIP solar pass there, and if you try to do this, it's obviously not working, which they are aware of this stuff if you are wondering, so no reason to freak out there because they are aware of it. Who knows how long it'll fix, as I honestly don't know. Let me head into the lobby real quick, and we could show the other thing. Okay, so now we are in the lobby of the Solar Hotel, guys. So checking this out here. And finally, one thing that's kind of cool, there's people in my lobby, which is kind of crazy because I don't remember the last time I had somebody in my lobby. But if you guys are looking to sell vehicles, it will be located right here. And yes, you'll be able to sell most of the cars, not all of them, but most of them. For example, some of the vehicles are not sellable, like that one I can't sell for some reason. Heading down, obviously you can't sell the past cars either. The special cars you can find and stuff, you can't sell those. I'm also going to have the Camaro there, which I can't sell. I don't know why some of those cars are not. Obviously, again, the past vehicles you can't get rid of. Special edition cars and stuff like that that you also got, you can't sell. And as far as I do know, you can't sell the AMG. At least I can't. Maybe it's because it's the only car that I have. If you have duplicates, can you sell them? I don't know. I thought I could just sell it anyway if I don't want to drive it. It's funny how it says car unavailable for sale, even though it has prices on it. Am I missing something? But yes, we can now sell vehicles in the game, so that is a really good thing to have in there, I'd say, as it's a racing game. And the type of the car builds in this game, it obviously does make sense. So if you guys do need some extra money, at least now that will end up being fixed, or at least added. I also figured I would show the outside of the game as well, guys. I'm sure you probably did end up seeing the video I showed yesterday showing like performance and also the graphics mode. I'll leave a tag if you want to check that one out. Kind of back and forth, some nighttime, some dawn stuff and all that, some daytime and all that with both sides so you guys can see the differences. But here at the Solar Hotel, the first thing you probably noticed is finally, bro, finally, this area will end up having trees, man. I am so glad that there is more stuff over here. You'll probably notice more of that here, more vegetation and stuff, right? Because this is something a lot of people are looking for. And also, if you're wondering, this is indeed, is this graphics mode I'm in right now? I don't even know. It is graphics mode. I'm going to be real and say something here. I'm playing in graphics mode simply down to the fact that I do not like performance mode. Now, people might be like, well, Block, what do you mean, bro? Well, I am on a regular PlayStation 5, not a Pro, even though that doesn't matter as this game is having issues. What in the world kind of turn was that, bro? What was that? That little weird-looking truck, man. But either way, though, people are like, oh, man. I thought So, they didn't fix the damp roads, did they? Because, how in the world am I sliding? Unless I'm tripping out. Maybe that's just we had some rain. The roads are damp. Hope they did fix that because the damp roads in the game, man, in Season 4, that was truly something. But let me say this before I keep going off track when playing the game here, guys. The biggest thing I have to admit is I do not like the way at all, okay, that performance mode looks. Yes, okay, here's the thing. It looks okay, but it's the way that it does end up running. Honestly, it kind of hurts my eyes a bit. I do not like the way it looks at all. I'll show you guys a clip of Ibiza that I was on, how bright it was as well. Honestly, I really don't know if that's normal or something, but it does not look that good. The coloring on it doesn't look all that great. And currently, I am going to be in graphics mode. Let me head over to my options, and I will change this to performance here. So that's going to be graphics and performance. You guys will see some differences there. Let's back out here. You guys will see how the map looks now. Okay, so serious thoughts on performance and graphics mode. I'm going to be real, guys. I just don't like the way the game runs on performance mode at all. Like, I am on a regular PS5. Maybe on PC it's different. Although I have been noticing on a lot of things on the Discord, people are not happy with how this game is running after this update. People are getting lower frames and all that. All having kinds of issues with, like, whether the game is crashing or having issues. Funny part is, the first time I logged onto the game, it did end up crashing. I had a connection loss and stuff. So, yeah, I would say the servers might end up playing a mild role there. But, performance mode overall, man, I don't know, like, I never really used performance mode before, as it kind of did bother my eyes, and after this update, dude, I'll be real, guys, I don't like it. I do think quality mode, at least for me, is better, but then again, though, this game has always had an optimization issue, and I don't know if it's ever really going to be fixed, as the game has been out over a year now, and they are still working on trying to optimize it and stuff. So it does kind of get you a little bit concerned, like, will they end up fixing some of this stuff? I don't know. And with that being said, that's kind of one of my biggest concerns about the game. Like with Season 5, we did end up getting some new vehicles. You guys will also see the contracts on your map, which is basically the taxi life thing. I said taxi life because of the game. It's basically what this is. Either way, though, you will have this, and also the bigger races will end up having a bigger payout bonus. I will talk about this in a video in a couple of days. Do stay tuned for that. But for me, that's probably the biggest positive about the update. But to be honest, guys, when I am like looking at this and kind of analyzing the game a bit, it kind of does concern me a bit, man. Like, we're going to be a year and a half, or I guess you could say a year and like 2 months or whatever it is. It'll be a year and a half pretty much soon. But either way, though, you will end up playing this game for a while past the time that it has come out. And it kind of does make you wonder, like, will this game ever really get to the potential that it could be at? Or is it kind of just going to be doomed, man? Like, am I wrong for thinking that, man? Like, I'm just being real. I feel like the issues the game has, the issues with the servers, all the stuff, the things they are trying to implement, yes, a lot of it does sound good, but at the same time, though, a lot of it is going to take so long to be added, man. Will it be too late? We will end up having Forza Horizon 6. That game is obviously going to take a lot of people's time up in racing, as it's going to be the only new racing game that's pretty much out, and also a very wanted racing game for that matter. But also on top of that, we have the biggest thing ever, or the behemoth of every game coming out currently, which is also Grand Theft Auto 6. Can this game even stand toe-to-toe with those games, or is it going to be like the side game, or, hey, you guys remember Test Drive, or does anybody play Test Drive? Like, y'all know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I just feel like this game kind of does concern me a bit, and I really don't know how the future of this game will end up holding, especially with this season being 5 months. They said houses are going to be in the fall. Is that possible? Could they be later? What about cross-region? Could that be later sometime next year? Like, who knows? I'm saying later, probably 2027, because I'm mixing the years up. Either way, though, do let me know your thoughts on Season 5 in the comments below. What do you guys think? What do you think of the positive things? What do you think of all the bugs it has? I was noticing a lot of people speaking their opinions on Discord, and you know what? no one is really holding it back at this point.